Some release news coming out here late this morning, as I am recording this, from WWE, the biggest story of which being the fact that Luke Harper is now a free man. WWE made the announcement only minutes ago that it had granted Jonathan Huber, aka Luke Harper, his release, and they wished him well in his future endeavors. This was a long time coming. Harper had gone online to let the world know that he had requested his release from WWE. This was a number of months ago, many months ago. And WWE was not going to give him his release. In fact, as he sat at home doing nothing, they brought him back for a brief angle, reuniting him with Eric Rowan for a pay-per-view match against Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan, which Roman and Bryan won. And then we never saw or heard from Luke Harper again. And he's been sitting home like a good little soldier, waiting, biding his time, wasting away. And I think Harper will go down as one of the more egregious cases of underutilized, misused talent in the company that they could have done more with and did not. And that's on nobody but Vince McMahon and WWE. And literally, Vince McMahon is the one who reportedly did not like Luke Harper. This was not any kind of issue that Harper, had a problem with somebody else in the company, or everybody just couldn't see what the big deal was about Luke Harper. Vince McMahon was clearly not a Luke Harper fan. And Luke Harper is a bigger guy. He's not like a giant like the Big Show or Andre, but he's a big dude who's very athletic, who can move around that ring, and can talk too. I mean, we never really had the chance to hear him talk much as part of the Luke Harper character. But we never really truly got to see what this guy was fully capable of. He never really had a chance as a singles when he was with the Wyatt family. And ever since then, when was he really given much of an opportunity? He had a very brief run as the Intercontinental Champion many years ago. They've given Eric Rowan more chances than they have to Luke Harper, which just blows my mind. And Rowan has his own talents, but Harper was the one who should have really gone places in this company. And the fact that he didn't is ridiculous. So now he gets to go, hopefully he gets to go wherever he wants. I don't know if there's any strings attached. It's possible there's a non-compete. Maybe he won't be able to just go immediately to an AEW or a New Japan. I don't know what his plans are. I have to think that he is going to want to wash the stink out of his mouth of this WWE run and prove to a lot of people who either doubted him or have almost forgotten about him, hey, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm not washed up. I'm not done yet. And let me show you what I'm capable of. He's going to be extra motivated now to go out there and prove people wrong and prove Vince McMahon wrong. And I hope he does. And wherever he lands. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion he'll be in AEW. Maybe he wants to travel around the world. Maybe he wants to go to Japan. Maybe he wants to go somewhere else. Maybe he's content to just work independent promotions. I don't know where he will end up. I don't know where his final destination is going to be. But I wish him well. I hope that he proves a lot of people wrong. He has a career renaissance for himself, as others have, in some cases, when they have left WWE. But WWE did nothing with him, clearly saw no value in him. The fact they would even give him his release tells you all you need to know about what they thought of Luke Harper. Now's his chance to go out there and shove it down their throat. And I hope he does that. Sin Cara announced today on Twitter that as of today, he has been granted his release by WWE. He said, "Thank you, WWE Universe. It has been an amazing adventure." Apparently, he was at the MMA event last night, the Combate Americas event, where Alberto Del Rio lost his WWE title to Tito Ortiz. And again, that is a real thing that happened. That does not make Tito Ortiz the WWE champion. I don't think that makes Tito Ortiz the WWE champion. If it does, then we might be in for a Brock Lesnar-Tito Ortiz championship match to see who the real WWE champion is. And then Cain Velasquez can interfere, and we can have a three-way match that all of the non-MMA fans can continue not to give a shit about. But WWE put a statement out only a few minutes ago saying WWE has come to terms on the release of Sin Cara, and they wish him all the best in his future endeavors. So good for him. He got what he wanted. One of the rare cases now where He requested his release, didn't get it right away. But in the end, WWE probably just weighed the pros and cons and said, look, what are we holding on to this guy for? He wears a mask. We can just put somebody else under the mask if we really want Sin Cara to stick around. And so Hunico can now go and do as he pleases. And Oney Lorcan, who had reportedly asked for his WWE release over a month ago, very quietly. He was not one of these people who went on social media and made a big spectacle about it. He had requested his release many, many weeks ago, obviously didn't get it. And in the meantime, he had gone and changed all of his social media accounts back to his old ring name of Biff Busick. Well, he has since changed them back to Oney Lorcan, and he announced that he has re-signed with WWE. He posted this. He said, I am pleased to announce, and of course he does this in all caps because that's how he tweets, so it sounds like he's shouting. I won't shout, though, because my voice is shot from last night. But he said, I am pleased to announce that I have agreed to a new multi-year contract agreement with World Wrestling Entertainment. May the wrestling gods have mercy on your souls. Good on Oney for getting himself more money in a fat new contract. At some point, I guess you just stop having sympathy for some of these guys. And, look, if that's their play and they want to play the fans and play the company on social media to leverage a better deal for themselves and get more money, then hey, more power to them. We got played. Plain and simple. Hopefully we won't get the obligatory tweet in 6 months bitching about the company in some way and regretting signing this new multi-year contract.